Hey guys, it's Miss Hardy. It is September 9th, and we are recording for Foundations of Health Science. So this will be the recording that I post online today. A couple of housekeeping things. If you notice your grades changing a lot in PowerSchool or getting those notifications this morning, that is because there was a technical error on between Canvas and PowerSchool syncing the grades, so that what you saw on Canvas was what you saw in PowerSchool. From here forward, I'll be manually putting your grades into PowerSchool. What that means is you can go to Canvas and check to see what you made on an individual assignment. So if you take a quiz on Canvas or you turn something in, it's still going to grade it for you, but your overall average in Canvas may not be correct. So if you're looking for your overall average, you need to check PowerSchool. Not everything that we do in class is going to be moved over to PowerSchool as a grade that impacts you, such as like a participation assignment or something like that, but you will never know which ones I take and don't. So it's to your benefit to do every assignment and just make sure that you are submitting them on Canvas. I have a couple of people who are submitting things and I'm either not able to download it, not able to view the file, or whatever. And what I traditionally do is just comment back to you. So make sure that you're checking Canvas every day. But again, you can check individual assignment grades on Canvas, but if you're looking for an overall average, you need to check PowerSchool. So in that light, let's head on over to the class for the day. Okay, so we're going to head to Foundations of Health Science. Remember, we're going to go to this home screen. We're going to click the daily agenda. Scrolling down through the daily agenda, we know that, here we go. All right, so your discussion post talks about progress reports. We're going to talk about that in a second. We're going to, the review of the fact or fiction, I posted the key and I'm going to show it to you so you can kind of review that on your own. And then our new assignment for today, which is people in history, and we're going to go through that. So first and foremost, the discussion post. The discussion post today is an acknowledgement or an attestation, kind of like what you sign when you come into the school building. This attestation says basically 4 things: that you understand progress reports go home today, that you understand that if you're a virtual learner this week or you're a week B student, you can access your grade at any time on PowerSchool. Again, that is the most updated grade. Do not look at your overall average on Canvas. They are updated as of yesterday. If you are currently failing my class, I will send you an email, which I have done, and I will attempt to contact your parents or guardians so that we can help you improve your grade. That is very important. I will not improve your grade simply because you asked. I can help you do different things to improve your grades, such as watching the Zooms, making sure you're turning your assignments in, providing you extra opportunity for learning. However, extra credit, opening back up late assignments and things like that is not helping you, especially if you just chose not to do the assignment. And last but not least, you need to look through your grades in my class and make sure that I put everything in that you turned in correctly. I am human. I definitely make mistakes. And if you have any issues, you need to let me know by tomorrow so that I can get those in and fixed, because then we start the remaining 3 weeks of this marking period. And so I like to make sure everything is correct at this point. So what you'll do is acknowledge this by numbering 1 through 4 below, and that you agree with the statement, you've done it, you're aware of the process, and that you've looked at your grades. And keep in mind, your parents can see your grades on PowerSchool. They can call me and discuss your grades, whatever they need. All right, so moving along to the fact or fiction exercises, you'll see that you either made a 0, a 50, or a 100 on this assignment, okay? So here it is, fact or fiction, okay? So what you had to do was download the document here and turn it in here. When you went to turn it in, you would have seen the directions. The directions were also listed on the Zoom, where you must correct the statement to receive full credit. So if you did the assignment and you did not correct the statements, you got a 50. If you didn't do the assignment at all, you got a 0. And then if you corrected the statements, excuse me guys, you got 100. So that's how that grading worked for this assignment. And then you'll also see under here that I posted the key for this, fact or fiction, and I posted the key with the corrections, okay? So there you go. It says true or false, but we know true is fact, and F for fiction is false. Okay, so that's the key for that. For this test, we are halfway through this unit, okay? So for this test, you will need to make sure that you know all of those time periods we've already reviewed, and you will need to make sure that you know this next new section. So the new section is 3 different things to look at. So you have the Unit B People in History Note Guide. This document you need to download and complete. This document is due tonight. You fill in the blanks based on the notes that I provide to you. Okay? The notes to fill in the People in History Note Guide are right here. People who contributed to healthcare Part 2. People who contributed to healthcare Part 2. And if you download this, guys, you're going to see that it's kind of long. And the first little bit of it sorry guys, the first little bit of that PowerPoint, guys, is review information that we've actually already covered. So you don't need to, excuse me, technical difficulty. You don't need to use the first part to fill out your new information, but definitely once you get to the sections that are talking about the people, like in here, when you see Anton van Leeuwenhoek, you can use this to help fill out your note guide. Okay, so that note guide is due tonight by 11:59. It's not long. You are responsible for knowing all of those people, and you have the rest of the day today to work on it. When you finish it and go to turn it in, you turn it in right here, turn in People Note Guide. Okay, so you have the document here. Excuse me, you have the note guide document here. You have where you turn it in at, and then you have the PowerPoint that can help you here. Tomorrow, guys, for class, we'll review the people and I'll teach you and give you a little bit more information on them. But for today, you need to get this note guide done, People in History. Turn it in, and then the people who contributed to healthcare can help you answer your questions. Okay? What questions do we have, guys? Any questions? Okay, I'm going to stop recording. This will be posted again by 4 o'clock today.